Ah, man. Are you some alternate dimension version of Cable?
Out of my way. I'm not here for you. I'm here for her.
Her?
Me? Huh.
Time to take a chill pill. Hiya!
Ugh.
Deadpool at your service.
Well, Deadpool, I'm going to be stuck here for a while, and you pack quite a punch.
Are you suggesting an alliance?
If you're interested.
Eliminate target. Cable.
Die, Rust Bucket.
Home sweet home. Feel free to take off your boots and toss those World of Warcraft-sized shoulder pads onto the couch. How much do those things weigh anyways?
You get used to them. I'm fine like this.
Of course you are. Well, try and get comfortable. I'm gonna make this place into a real nice base of operations for the X-Force.
X-Force?
Yeah, it's my very own version of the X-Men. In some continuities anyways. In others, you actually started it, and I didn't join up until much later. Of course, the know-it-alls in the comments don't seem to know that particular fact.
You talk funny. I guess it's easy to filter your pain through the prison of humor.
Copyright! Copyright! You stole that from Deadpool 2. Lock him up, plaintiff.
I'm beginning to think coming here was a mistake.
Well, you said it yourself. You're stuck here, right? No time stone in your Infinity Gauntlet, eh?
The device I used to get here. I'm out of charges for it, yes.
You know, if we're going to be working together, I feel like I should get to know you a little better. After all, I know the Brolin Cable pretty well. But you're obviously not the same guy. You're much thicker.
If you say so. For your benefit, I'll pretend to understand what you're talking about.
Well, good. Then spill the beans. It's obvious that your backstory's a little different, seeing how Russell's role was gender swapped and taken over by Rox last episode.
You sure you want to know? My story is not a very happy one.
Yeah, I think we all expected that. Did you even see the thumbnail? Now, that looked painful.
Thumbnail? Nah, whatever. My story begins not too far off from now, the modern day. I was infected by something called the techno-organic virus, leading to the symptoms you see before you now.
Yep, Reynolds definitely glossed over all this techno mumbo-jumbo in his version. Go on.
It might surprise you, but my parents were none other than Scott Summers and Jean Grey. Both of them mutants, both of them leading members of the X-Men. I had become ill, and my parents were worried that I would not survive.
Is there really no other option?
I'm afraid not. The techno-organic virus has already spread far. If you wait much longer, the son you know and love will be no more.
He will become more machine than man.
Nathan. No, we can't allow that to happen.
This is the only way.
Are you sure this will work, Ascani?
With your permission, I will take young Nathan to my time, where we have developed the means to cure him of this affliction. However, this of course means that you will never see him again.
If it will save his life.
Then we have no choice.
Very well. The world he'll enter into is a violent one. But if he is strong, he will not only survive, he will prosper. Now, you may want to say your final goodbyes.
Ascani wasn't lying. The world I was transferred to had suffered through an apocalyptic event. However, my parents' decision was not made in vain. I was saved from the infection spreading further, and the partial transformation made me more resilient. It made me stronger. An army led by a murderous psychopath laid waste to the world. My skills made me a valuable asset to the resistance forces, but they weren't enough to stop the killing. The death. Die, Rust Bucket!
Eliminate target. Cable.
Her forces consisted of sentinels, robotic adversaries trained for eliminating mutants. An old design she lifted from her father. While they were no match for me, they still presented problems for others. For the people I loved. Hope? Hope!
Stay back!
Hope, it's me.
Dad, you came for me!
Of course I did, sweetie. Now come on, we're gonna get you out of here.
I'm right behind you.
Leaving so soon.
The Fire Queen. Hope, stay back.
Dad, what do we do?
You burn.
The flames engulfed us both. Only my cybernetics allowed me to survive. When I came to, the Fire Queen was gone. And so was Hope. Everything I ever loved. Snuffed out in an instant. Huh?
Much better.
Were you listening to a word I said?
Of course I was, big guy. I just didn't want to interrupt your story. As Jeff Goldblum says, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
That's the first joke of yours I understood. If you were truly listening, then you must understand my actions better.
Yeah, sounds like Rox really went all out with the Fire Queen stuff in your timeline. Thankfully, it seems like we prevented it.
I believe we did.
And now, we can turn our attention to the bigger problem. Midas.
That suit? Besides locking you up, what else do you have on the guy?
He's so evil. I mean, scar over the eye couldn't be more obvious. No offense.
Right. I would just like some more info before I'm gonna take him on.
And you'll get it. But first, we need to talk uniforms.
I was wondering why you put on that little number.
Cute, right? I think the gray really brings out my eyes. My horribly, horribly red eyes. And I've got big plans for yours too, buddy.
My outfit is fine as is.
Seriously? You look like a homeless Dash Rendar, but fine. I guess you'll have to do. Now, it's time to hold auditions.
Auditions?
For the X-Force!
I thought you already had folks lined up.
I do, but clearly this dimension works a little funny when it comes to crossover skins. As evidenced by you not really being you, if you know what I mean.
I obviously don't.
Right, in either case. I'm hoping that if I go through the familiar motions, the other members will naturally show up. Just like you did at a prison, which was clearly a reference to Deadpool 2.
I guess that makes sense.
Now I know what you're thinking. It might seem like lazy writing, but hey, we gotta all get together somehow so we can have our big X-Force versus the Agency episode, right? And isn't that what the people want?
I'll have to take your word for it, Wade.
Alright then, auditions it is! Name?
You know my name, Deadpool. It's Cuddlepool, remember?
Wait, is that your real name?
Oh. No then. It's Karen.
Ugh, just what we need. Let me guess. You've got one of those, let me see your manager haircuts underneath that bear head, huh?
I don't think so.
Perhaps we shouldn't worry about her looks so much. Tell me, what powers do you have?
I have super devotion.
Ugh.
While loyalty is an admirable quality, I'm not sure if that's a power.
Sure it is. I'm so devoted that I would throw myself directly in front of harm's way to protect Deadpool, no matter the cost.
Right, but he can just heal himself.
Now hold on. She's pretty much a human shield. That does sound useful. Okay, Cuddlepool, you're in.
Hooray!
Deadpool, that's the second person you've let in without any sort of skill.
Yeah, well, Ravenpool's mom technically pays the rent on this place, so we gotta let him in. Besides, the more the merrier, right?
On the battlefield, all it takes is one weak link in the chain to...
Shut up. Look, it's her.
I'm here for the job.
Name?
Sure. It's
Domino, welcome to the team.